Hello, beautiful Pisces. Welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane. I'm going to be doing a reading for you today. Yeah. So hold on tight. The darker Halloween-y cards are going to be coming out. I have the Zombie Tarot here, which is, I find, a hoot. Makes me laugh every time I look at it. I'm hoping that the messages here are going to be great information for you, but also recapture your lightheartedness this week and make you come back out of your shell, okay? Because I feel that we've tried this month to go out there and really, like, you know, get a hold of the situation and let energies back in. But I think some of us have been put in, you know, through our paces, a loop, situations where you may feel stuck. So, yeah, there's been a lot of resistance, okay, coming in. 25-7. So, 7 is a card of assessment, okay? Please take time in all of this to really take a look at why there's so much resistance. Remember, you guys, I told you, everything that happens here, it happens for a reason, okay? Seeing it as good and bad is okay. Well, I mean, it's not okay. It's the way we've been taught, right? When something annoying happens, we call it bad. When something good happens, we call it good. But you know what? They're really balanced. It's the darkness and the light. Everything happens for a reason, okay? The gratitude card is under the deck. It's 5, another hard card. 5s and 7s for me are cards that really make you take pause and look at things. But you know, Pisces, if you're pausing and looking at things, it's because you're meant to look at them, okay? You're meant to take a moment to pay attention to what's going on, okay? All right, so I'm going to take a Herb Crafter's Tarot as well. I'm using it as an oracle, and then I'm going to open this up with this deck here. I like using this as an oracle as well because they offer up so much stuff, okay? Ooh, that one wanted to really, the chariot, right. The chariot. First of all, I love that the chariot is first of all, it's a cedar. But it also, the way that this is depicted, it's showing you a tree, okay? The roots and the tree. So as above, so below, right away, comes through my head. The chariot saying, again, the balance between all things dark and light, okay? Because the top of the tree is in the light, the bottom of the tree is in the dark, okay? It's all coming in. You have to remember before you start trying to hide away from the experiences that you've just felt, that everything in life has a balance to it. Okay, so this 5 and 7 energy asking you to look, asking you to butt your head on the wall and say, what am I missing? What am I not seeing? What am I supposed to be looking at here? Okay, that's super, super important for you to look at. I'm going to take from the Herb Crafters, see what else they have to say. I really like this book. Move forward with confidence. I love that. Those are the first words. Be disciplined yet flexible in your pursuits. Embody the journey, okay? It says, a mandala lies in a dark forest floor. A cedar branch stripped of its needles forms the shape of roots, while another fuller one makes the shape of a tree canopy. The two stems come together to create a trunk. Cones encircle the tree. The mandala is framed by lush boughs above and below. A starlit sky casts an aura around the tree. Life is a forward-moving gift. Embark on a deeper quest, learn from ancient wisdom, and forge a new path. Cedar is both a spiritual vessel used in a sacred ceremony and a literal vessel when it's used for making canoes. Like strong, flexible cedar roots finding their way through the forest, be determined and opportunistic. Travel between the worlds of heaven and earth. Bring the knowledge of spirit and soul into the body, just as the cedar trunk contains the stories of the earth. Have faith in the experience. It is not the triumph, but the journey that leads to mastery. It is not the triumph, but the journey that leads to mastery. Okay. So that's what I was talking about. Okay, in this case, don't take it as good as bad. Just take it as a learning experience to get you to become the master of how to deal with opposing energy, how to deal with people coming at you. Even if these people you are living with, even if these people are driving you nuts, you can't cast them out, but you can. Some people you're stuck with, okay? They could be children or older parents or something that are living with you, okay? It's not always possible to just kick them out on their butts. That's life. But the thing is, you can set boundaries. Oh, absolutely. You don't need to engage, and you can put a line in the sand and say, no more. No more of that. Okay? So there's always choices. There's always choices. All right, Pisces. So let's see what this wonderful zombie tarot has to say. It's such a cheap deck too, and it's so well done. That's the thing. It's like they didn't really cut corners with this deck, is what I love. And yeah, zombies are kind of, it's an acquired taste. But I like to laugh, and this deck makes me laugh. So do zombie movies, actually. So they bring me a lot of joy, let's just say. Okay. The Fool. The very first card, my favorite. Okay? So, it may feel... You have to act like this. This wonderful fool who's going around a little bit oblivious. I'm not saying be ignorant to it. Don't do that at all, okay? Don't be ignorant to it. But don't close yourself off because the situation may look a little scary at times with hands coming up. Sometimes you just have to go with it, okay? You have to leap in the unknown, and you've got to trust that the universe is going to keep you safe and that the universe has plans for you, Pisces. Okay, through all of this new stuff that you're going through, this old stuff with a new feel to it, anything that's happening, it wants you to trust, okay? Keep an open mind, okay? Just because sometimes you may end up hitting a snag at some point doesn't mean that putting yourself out there was wrong. There's most likely something for you to look at and something to grow from. You have the Seven of Cups here. It's quite interesting. The Seven of Cups is a card of many, many choices. It looks like she's choosing the brain that she's going to eat, which is funny. So the thing with this, though, Pisces, is that with the Seven of Cups, too many choices can cause you an overload. Too many choices can make you indecisive, okay? Maybe now that you've put all these choices out there, you're kind of sort of feeling like, which one do I do? Should I do it? And I feel that this card kind of gave you a pause. But remember what I told you to do with the 7, okay? Resistance, 25, 7. Another 7 here, okay? Take those choices, take those situations, and really look at them. Get the illusion gone, okay? Let the delusions go away about the situation. Even if you don't really want to look at it, do a creative brainstorm on this situation. Okay, this is really going to serve you a lot better than just closing off, going, there's too many things going on here and I really don't want to look at it. Okay? And if you need to, start small and work it out. Work through it. Okay? It's just... If you get mad enough, you feel like her. Which brain am I going to eat this week? All right. So, you have the King of Swords. King of Swords, right. King of Swords, master of the mind. Okay? He's like king of, I call my Spock card, always did. When I was learning tarot, I looked at the King of Swords, look at all his his resume, if you want, and I thought, geez, that's Spock, okay? Brilliant, intelligent, charismatic, wonderful, little cold, okay? But beautifully, like, can be charming in their own way, and a lot of determination. So this is the time to be determined with this, okay? They're telling you right now, you may have been hurt by what's happened. Most likely, we're Pisces. If things don't work out well, or we've had like a clash of personalities, things may have been said, done, that made you feel a little bit off kilter. They want you to channel your inner Spock, okay? This is a time to use your mind and the mastery of the mind to take a little bit of emotions out of it and a little more of internal insight. Okay, let your inner scientists come out and really take the time to figure out how you're going to deal with this, what kind of solutions you're looking for. The thing is with this is that it's right underneath the gratitude card, which tells me right away, you will see that the first thing you need to do out of this is figure out where the resistance comes from, but also be grateful, okay? Be grateful that this opportunity to learn has come into your life. So take it as a student, okay, to master something. That's what I was talking. You have the chariot. You have the power, okay, to move the situation in the direction that you want it. That's the big thing here. Okay, anything that happens to you in life, you choose where you want to go with it. So, less about them, more about internally what's going on with you. We've been concentrating too much about them, okay? Outside world. Go back inside. And then, you know, reassess. 7s, 2 7s, and go back out there. Do it, okay? All right, let's see here. What else we got? Okay, this one ought to come out. What is this? I can't make this up, you guys. Doesn't matter what spooky deck I get, right? The chariot, of course. You decide. Let me look at the image. Oh, Lord. It's a hearse. Okay. Oh, these pictures have nothing to do. They don't connect with anything except my funny bone. We're just going to go with the meaning of it, Pisces. The beautiful chariot. The chariot is telling you, again, it's like a validation of the card here. Okay? If you need to, back up and listen to what the book said for the herb crafters. So I feel that that really was hitting the mark. Okay? As above, so below. Darkness and the light. Working together in harmony to help you find your way, to help you move forward in your life. And that's what's the most important part right now for you, Pisces. Okay. The High Priestess. Beautiful. And we have the 8 of Cups. Okay. So they want to encourage you to move away from maybe some of the negativity that you had a hard time dealing with in the last bit, okay? The stuff that you just had a hard time to, you know, that storm. And I also saw the word storm come into my intuition just a little while ago when I was talking about something else. But you feel the word storm and High Priestess here. It's really inviting you to your inner power. Okay, all I would need is a strength card to come out, and that would be just telling you go in to go out. Okay, not hermit. Go in to like recharge your power. Even the Magician would be good here. Okay, recharge your magical powers of knowing, of figuring out, and then move on from it. Okay. Put it aside, put it away. You've learned what you had to from it, okay? And trust me, you'll know it. They're saying you'll know it when you start saying what you need to say or do what you need to do. You're going to start feeling more empowered. You're going to you're going to start feeling a little better every day, you know, even if it's telling somebody, no, 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 don't do that to me anymore. You're going to say, yeah, that felt good. Let's do some more of that, okay? And you can give them an explanation or not. You can keep it really short and sweet, Pisces, okay? You don't have to explain when people do or say nasty things to you, the reason why you don't want them to do it. That's kind of, you know, all you required to do is let them know that they've crossed the line with you. That's it, okay? That's all. I find that sometimes less words, and this is funny coming from me who speaks for two 20, 25-minute segments every single day, but I find that sometimes saying less is more. Okay, especially with people on the outside. You can just turn around, tell them stuff, and that's it. You know, you go, that's it. I'm not dealing with this anymore, and you don't deal with it anymore. Okay? Okay, so you have the Eight of Hazards. I like this, and the Two of Swords. Right. It gets you, they both came out, so I'll put them together. The Eight of Hazards is the Eight of Pentacles, and I felt this when this 8 came out. I had 2 7s, 2 8s. So this is showing progression. Okay, you go from the assessment phase to the work phase. And this is your quality work. This is you being the apprentice, and you're doing meaningful work, meaningful decisions, precision. You're working diligently on your life, on your journey. Okay? And this is you maintaining quality. So, this is putting the balance back into things, the Two of Swords. I just realized that that's a head. Okay, I love these. They're fantastic. Okay, so the Two of Swords with the 8. Plus, if you look at it, Pisces, the 8 plus the 2, it's working towards your 10. A completion of things, getting around to it, okay? I'm hearing my husband go, yeah, I bought an around to it for you, because I say that a lot. So I have one in my back pocket. So get around to it. Don't leave it for later. Don't leave it for something else. You can do this. You don't have to stay in this type of energy any longer than is needed, okay? You really don't. What else am I seeing here? The Ace of Cups underneath the deck. Okay, so they're charting out the brain, okay? And all the emotions. We have love, satisfaction, sadness, hate, anguish, and fear. And you know what? I wouldn't think that anything in this deck would ever feel like it's part of this reading, but it is. Actually mapping out everything in the brain here feels very much linked to that King of Swords of you really looking closely to what the emotions that came through meant for you. Is it something that needs to be healed within you? Is it something that you're letting people step on where it comes to you? Where is your sadness coming from? Where's the love coming from? You know, if you have anger and hate coming through, where's that coming from? Is it because of perceived notions? Is it something that just comes from within your energy fields that go, no, this is not okay anymore? It's time for introspection in that way, but not to the extent of hiding away. I keep reiterating that because I feel like some of you are going to get a little... The experiences that you went through just recently have made you a little bit shy, okay? It's making you retract back into yourself, and we don't want to be doing that. We really don't. You want to empower yourself, not weaken yourself with these experiences, okay? Not everything in life is always going to go the way you expected it to. Sometimes it's just going to hit, you know, the skids, and it's just, you're going to find yourself a little bit out of control. And you can't be too hard on yourself. And you also have to really look at the situation of the relationships that you're in. And if you're in, and some of them, I mean, for some of them you can go, no, I don't, you know, it's okay, I can move away from that. But some of us really want to work on those relationships, okay? We want to try to find something in there that we can live with and that's tolerable, but also that's not demeaning or making us feel worse, okay? We also want to help the world move forward in a better way. So this is all playing in here. This is all coming in for you, Pisces. I really feel that, okay? Okay, I love this one at the top. It's I came in as an extension of source energy. I'm going to take a card from here. This is getting into the vortex. I love these cards. They always have such nice things to say. That's too many. Okay, that one wanted to jump out. Let's do that. Okay. Our diversity supports our individual freedoms. See what I mean? We're all different. We're talking about that. While your societies continue to try to dictate and enforce human behavior to please the majority, because of your diversity, it continues to be an uncomfortable struggle that again and again falls on its economic weight. There simply is not enough money in the world to back the natural currents of individuals' freedoms and independence of thought. I'm going to make it less about money. I just think that sometimes it feels like there's not enough energy to back people's individuals' freedom and independence of thought. But we're getting there, Pisces, okay? We being diverse, and it's a number 29, I love that, okay? I'll just take it as 11. Your angel's coming in to say, maybe you're defeating yourself, because these people are coming in and saying maybe, you know, you're acting strange, you're different, why are you doing all the things you're doing? Some of you may be changing, you know, what you're doing in life, or how you're moving forward in life, what you're doing in your everyday to be, as just your life journey, okay, what you do every day. Like, I keep saying yoga instructor, but it could be anything. It could be like somebody who, you know, grows their own vegetables and sells it, you know, organically, so that it's healthier for the body, you know. And if you were doing something really different before this, it may sound to certain people like you've fallen right off your, you know, your perch. Okay, so the thing is that now it's coming that our diversity is, it's the words right here say it for me. Our diversity supports our individual freedoms. The more of us do this, the more of us come out here and support each other in our personal lives and what we do and what we're trying to accomplish, the more there's room for it, and the more people's minds will open up to it. You may still be hitting a brick wall with people in your life who are not doing this, or are still doing the old way. You know, you have to be a lawyer, doctor, an accountant, all of that stuff. You know, you have to go to school and have student debt for, you know, 50 years. They're subscribed to that, and it's very hard for them to move past this. Okay, there's no alternative. This is the accepted way of being. But let's make diversity, okay, everything that we're doing now, all the people who are branching out in different ways, let that become the new norm. Let that represent new freedoms for us to explore. Okay, the more we put it out there, the more it will happen. We dictate what happens in this world. We create the realities. So that's all I'm trying to say to you, or trying to put across here, Pisces. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with this. I like the last message here. I feel that that came in strong. So put that into your little pot of thinking things through when you're dealing with the energies of maybe these discussions, or these way that you guys were like, for if you were clashing with somebody about certain topics or subjects, dealing with energies, or what you see, or how you feel. put that in there as well, okay? Keep it in perspective with this card. I feel that's the perspective of it, what you need to look at to snap you out of wherever you are. Thank you, Pisces, for being here. I'm going to do your extended later. Please make sure to come back and see me. I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings. As always, Pisces, take care.